It's Joe Neely. Today, I want to talk with you about my inner beauty salon. I call it the Starlight Academy, and we work on making you as beautiful on the inside as you are on the outside. In order to make that happen, we need to remove defense mechanisms that get in the way when the right person comes your way. When you catch that person's eye across the room and you're like, oh my gosh, they're so great. I really hope they like me. Well, what are you going to show them? Are you going to be caught, you know, giving them resting bitch face? I don't know how to do resting bitch face. Is it like this? It's not a face I make very often. But suffice to say, you don't want to be caught in a defense mechanism. Attractive people like you have to defend yourselves. You get tons of people coming up to you every day. People wanting your attention, people wanting you to do something for them, people wanting to be with you, people wanting to impress you. So you have to be bitchy. You have to push people away, be aloof. At the same point, you keep your eye out for those people that you really do want to connect with. The ones that you can tell aren't needy. The ones who are ignoring you because they're having a great time with their other friends. The ones who, if they do want to talk with you, come right up and talk with you. You know what a really great person looks like. You know who you want in your life. And you might be scared to let them in. You might be scared that, if they don't like you, they might tell somebody. There's a lot of fears that get in the way. You want to take that moment when a really great person looks your way. You want to take the most you can from that moment. You want to create the most connection you can. Well, how are you going to do that? How are you going to flip off of your defense mechanisms and be genuine? Many people, when they run across a high status person, a really amazing person, will get needy. Think about people when they see a celebrity. They'll whisper and gossip, or maybe they'll rush up to them trying to get something from them, like a picture with them or something. They're trying to get something. What you need to do to be different is to give something to those people. Even better, give something to everybody, and then you'll be in practice. Now, the needy people that come up and are demanding your attention, you don't have to give them anything. But if you can practice giving as much as possible to as many people as possible, then when it's time to connect with a really amazing person, you're ready. You know how. You know how to share exactly who you are with them. So a lot of it is being prepared in advance. You don't want to come across bitchy to the wrong person. Some guy who's come up to you 5 times tonight, and wanted your number, or some girl who's coming up to you and wants to ask you out and won't leave you alone and keeps staring at you, whoever that person is who's, really trying to get your attention, you need to draw boundaries with those people. That could mean telling them to go away or calling over a bouncer if you're in a club to get them to give you some space. But with most people, it doesn't take that much. Nipping something in the bud and, addressing it before it becomes a big deal can give you some space. If you're not pushed in on all sides by people who want something from you, you've got a little more breathing room so you are more comfortable when the people you really do want to talk with walk in the door. The other thing is to do stuff you love. Whatever that is. For me, I love to go traveling. Even when I'm not traveling, I love to pretend I'm traveling and go for long drives out in the country and explore new places. I just did that today before I sat down to talk with you, and I feel great. Being around loved ones can make you feel great. Depends on who they are. Some family members Of course, we feel stressed when we're around them. But, certain friends and family really make us feel awesome. So think about the activities and the people that you really enjoy and get yourself in those situations more often. If it costs a little money to go where your friends are, if it costs a little time to go travel somewhere, if you need to, give up a little bit of personal time to go volunteer at the animal shelter, whatever it is that makes you feel good. Not that you're trying to get anything or impress people with your volunteerism or really get something from anyone or anything, because that'll screw it up. All you really want to do is figure out what are the activities that you can do, hopefully for free. Maybe it's going for a walk or spending time with pets, whatever it is. But get yourself on a daily basis in whatever that thing is that really makes you feel good. And if you don't know what it is, I'm talking to you. Some of us have a clear sense of what makes us happy. And that doesn't mean it solves all of your problems. When I go out and ramble around and drive around the mountain roads, I have a great time. When I get home, do I feel perfect? Are all of my problems solved? Have all of my aspirations and dreams come true? No. But I'm in a good mood deeply from the inside. I have a core happiness that glows, that gets fed by being with the people I love and doing the things I love. It doesn't fix everything. It's not going to immediately take away all your bad feelings, but it builds up a core of good feelings. And a lot of us, as we get busy, forget to do that. A lot of us who have busy social calendars may not take time to be on our own, Whatever it is that energizes you and makes you feel good. Could be being alone, could be being with people, but you have to do it. You have to spend time feeding yourself with basic activities. Probably playing games on your phone or watching Netflix or, standard kind of chill out behaviors. Those may not feed you. You need to do something a little more. Don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'll watch a movie on Netflix and I'll be like, wow, I really learned something from that, or I really felt something. But oftentimes we involve ourselves in technology and entertainment just to kind of get away, just to kind of hibernate and get away from the world. What I'm talking about is getting out and engaging with the world just a little more. You might want to be around people. You might want to drive around or ride your bike or do whatever it is. But doing activities that make you happy will pay off when, who knows, Thursday afternoon at the office, Tuesday morning at the restaurant. Whenever it is that special person walks through the door, you want to just glow with happiness that you can share. You want to give people something. Give them a feeling better than they had before they interacted with you. Doesn't matter how attractive you are. If you don't offer something more than attractiveness, you won't get anywhere. Don't get me wrong. It's great to be attractive. Do what you can to be fit and to dress in the way that makes you feel good. Present yourself in a way that really showcases your physical attributes, your personality, your sense of style, the type of identity you are, the type of person you want to be. Work on your outer appearance to show people the best that you can. And then follow it up with good insides. Nobody wants to meet an attractive woman and say, wow, she was so attractive until she opened her mouth. Or, oh my gosh, I was really into her, But then I saw how she was treating her friends, and I just didn't want to be around that. Don't get me wrong. You're an attractive person. You'll always have people being into you, even if you aren't nice, even if you aren't genuine, even if you aren't authentic. You'll still get attention, but it'll only be based on your looks. That's the problem. If you only give people outer beauty and you don't show them who you really are, if you're fake, if you have defense mechanisms where you're scared to show people who you really are, and you just rely on your looks, well, you're only going to get people, the kind of people who don't care about who you really are. If you don't show them who you really are, if you're fake, if you're elusive, whatever it is, you're only going to get people chasing you around who only want you for your outer beauty, who don't care about the inner beauty. If you show people who you really are on the inside, maybe even the controversial aspects of yourself, well, guess what? Some people will love it, some people will hate it, and other people will say, okay, interesting, that's not for me. You're taking a risk. You're polarizing yourself. Some people will love you and some people will not love you if you express your opinions, your beliefs, if you let people know who you really are on an authentic level. It is scary, but by putting yourself out there the way you really are, it's the best way to be safe. There's no guarantees in life, but you want to be safe with a partner that you know will stay with you until you are done with the relationship, right? That's what we all want. Maybe you want a relationship that's going to last a lifetime. Maybe you just want a relationship that lasts more than one night. You get to choose that. And if you have the other person into you for more than just your looks, because they could always go off to someone else for their looks, someone who likes how you look, who appreciates your beauty, and then sticks around because of good character, because of inspiring attitudes, because of amazing vibes and amazing feelings that you feel within yourself and then share with others, that's why you're going to get them to stay around. And if they don't, okay, there's no guarantees. You're not going to keep everybody, but you have the best chance of keeping people if you're really who you are. That's how it works. You have to take that risk. If you let people know who you are, what you believe, you might offend some people. Great. You will end up resonating with people who admire you for that. You're going to scare away the wrong people. That's all it is. If you show people who you are, you're going to scare away the people who don't resonate with you, who don't belong with you. And that's a great thing. Yes, you'll have fewer people pestering you for your attention. You'll have fewer people crowding around you trying to get your attention and your affection. But that isn't what you want. You want those few really, really good people, really amazing people that you admire and who appreciate and admire you. People you respect who respect you. So don't try to please the masses just by looking good and putting yourself out there. But do that, but then let them know who you really are. And some of those many, many people will be very, very good for you. And the only way to do that is to offer something more than your looks. If you want to be wanted for more than your looks. That's the great irony, is that a lot of people will work on outer beauty many, many hours a day. Shopping, makeup, shoes, clothes, styles, hair, everything. Don't get me wrong, I do it too. I didn't do my hair for this video, but I usually do. We all want to look a certain way. We all want to come across a special way to people. Make that not a bad thing. Outer beauty is part of attraction. But make it just, the nice paint job and the nice landscaping you have in front of your house. And then you invite someone into the house, and it's not a wreck. It's not gross. It's wonderful. It's delightful. When people come in the front door of your house, you don't have a beautiful exterior and just a shoddy, sloppy interior. You have a beautiful interior. It's even more amazing than what people saw from the street when they pulled in your driveway. You want beauty through and through. And the funny thing is, a lot of us have defense mechanisms. When someone gets to our door, we're afraid to let them in, or when we do let them in a little bit, we get weird. All of us are beautiful at our core, but we have these defense mechanisms that can be a big problem and scare away the right people because they have other options. They know, I can find another attractive person who, has their act together more, or who has, beliefs that resonate with mine. I can speak from personal experience. I've dealt with beautiful women whom I've parted ways with because they didn't share the same beliefs I did about diversity, racial equality, respect. Recently, there was a very beautiful woman that we went on a first date, and we went out to lovely dessert, coffee afterwards, and I just ended the date politely and didn't call her back. Why? She had some not so nice things to say about gay people, and to me, that's a deal breaker. What you need to do is have inner beauty. Really show the love on the inside of you. Be as beautiful as you can be on the outside. Don't stop doing that. That's fun. Everybody loves that stuff. But let that moment when they walk in the door and they get to know you and you invite them in and you sit down and, have a drink in the living room or out on the deck and they start to understand your world, that they're inspired and awed and excited by all the beautiful things that are you. And you don't have to try that hard. Just don't chase people away. Don't accidentally turn off someone with whom you could have had a good relationship. Whether that's by having low character, whether that's by being super defensive and reacting, snapping back at someone who wasn't saying anything insulting to you. Some people reactive and take things the wrong way. Some people are just shy. Some people are bland. Some people don't share anything real about their lives and they're just bland. And those people, have trouble keeping partners as well. They might go along with whatever their partner says, but they don't bring anything to the table. They just kind of show up and they're like, okay, I'm here and I'm pleasant. And don't get me wrong, there's certain people who like that kind of thing in a partner, but good people, really strong people who have lots of options, do they want the bland girl? I don't think so. Maybe an overbearing person wants the bland girl, but the real, strong, confident, well-rounded, excellent people who really do exist in the world, you need to be ready for them. So when they come by, you show that you are well-rounded, that you are excellent, that you know how to take a joke, but you don't let people joke about inappropriate things. You have boundaries, but you're also flexible. You're beautiful inside and out. It's personal development. And luckily, this is something that grows with age. The older you get, the more comfortable you get with yourself, the more experience you have with life, the more you learn. So, your inner beauty will grow and grow and grow as naturally your body will change. Of course, stay fit, be stylish, be beautiful at all ages of your life. Be healthy and attractive at all ages of your life. But remember that the happiness and the love that you feel inside, if you can be vulnerable and show it to the world, it will only grow and grow and shine through you more and more with every passing day. So, that's it. I'm Joe Neely. I love you guys very, very much. I'll drop you another message tomorrow. And I'm very excited to stay in touch with you here on my YouTube channel and at my website, starlight.joeneely.net, where you can get help walking your way through a whole bevy of salon treatments, spa treatments for your insides. So when that amazing person opens you up, comes in your door, walks into your parlor, and says, it's nice on the outside, what do we got on the inside? When you meet a person who has standards beyond just looks, you'll be ready. Come check us out. Starlight.joeneely.net. I'll leave a link in the comments. And it's a journey. Start it now. Start it now while you are beautiful and exciting and vibrant. Imagine what you could accomplish if you combined inner and outer beauty, not in 10 years, not in 5 years, but right now. Imagine the kind of people you could surround yourself with if you just let them see who you really are. I'll see you inside. Click the link. I can't wait to get started. Bye.